Hi, chat. I didn't take the flag down, I forgot. Oopsie. Anyways, hi chat, how are you guys? So like I keep having this fucking issue. It's been bothering me for a while now that I have to constantly appeal muted audio on my VODs because they're constantly getting claimed by songs that are not in them. And I check every single time. And like it's making me wonder that like maybe like all the ones that are like copyrighted on my YouTube also do not contain those songs. So I'm wondering if I should go dispute those. I know there's only like 2 songs in here that are actually copyrighted and I can't do anything about it. But it's like it's really annoying to have to do it every single time. So I can no longer upload a VOD like right after I'm done streaming. I have to wait until it's appealed, which can take several hours. And it's like I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand. It's dumb. Also, my camera is not. There you go. There's an ad in about 20 seconds. And after that ad's over, we're probably just gonna jump right into it. I kind of want to get this over with. As much as I like Greylock, I had been hoping to finish it that night, when that obviously didn't happen. So I just want to get this over with. Well, it said that there was gonna be an ad. But I guess not. Well. Okay. Oh, there's the ad break, of course. Of course, there's the ad break. I'm gonna start wearing my glasses more often when I'm down here. Either these or these motherfuckers. It's more comfortable for me to be wearing them. I'm gonna wear these this stream though. You're not as actually as comfortable as these are because they're cheap, but it kind of helps with the blue light. But I don't know. This stream is not gonna be that bad. So I think I'm gonna do this. Also, yeah, I'm wearing earbuds. As you can see, I'm just hiding them. No. It's just a lot more comfortable to have them like this than the over-ear ones because they smush my ears and it hurts. Anyways, welcome back, God viewers. We are getting right into this. We only have 3 left, and then we're gonna holy shit. We're kinda gonna go over all the information that I've gathered, all the stuff I've written down, and we're gonna try to piece together a story based on what I've written down, which is a lot. So I've got my notes up. You can't read them because the camera is flipped, which is fine. Got my notes up. And this one is called Messages from the Dead. So hopefully it's not too loud. I actually didn't really test the audio on anything at all, so that's probably better. Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna pay attention now. Right, so in the last one, nothing really substantial happened. If I remember correctly, it was a little girl getting fucking eviscerated by her imaginary friend, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, I don't have pretty much anything for in my notes for that, so but yeah. This is 19 and a half minutes. Is that a dead rat? What is that? Guys, why are you filming it? Why are you filming it? What is wrong with you? I don't want to see that. It's definitely a rat, though, or like a mouse. I think it's a rat. Oh, why are you picking it up? No! Gross! What the hell? Why are you filming it? Why are you picking it up? What? Stop! Oh my god! Gross! The phone?
Hey, babe. I'm just checking in. Could you please give me a call as soon as you can? Don't worry about work either, please. You're way more important, okay? Okay. I love you. Bye. After we lost the baby,
Okay, so this is what's his name? Hold on, I have it written down somewhere. This is Alexander Marsh, presumably. Um his wife, girlfriend, I don't think it was ever really clearly established. Um had was they have were having a baby, and during the ultrasound the son poof gone by. Um through mysterious means it just disappeared. And um she died at some point. So I wonder if this is going to explain how she died. So I'm going to get my notes ready.
stayed home for almost a month.
So you stayed home. All right.
We both took it hard, but I was just really worried about Tiffany.
Right. Understandable.
I'll only be getting worse with time.
I mean, yeah, it'd be fucking traumatizing. Like your baby just disappearing?
Time for me to return to work, we decided I would call home every day during my lunch break, just so we could talk and check in on each other.
Mm-hmm.
She
Understandable.
always picked up the phone whenever I called. She knew it would worry me sick if she didn't pick up the phone. But this time, on that day, she didn't pick up.
Alright, so something happened to her, clearly. But what? It's getting all distorted.
Tiffany, babe, still haven't heard from you. Hope everything's okay. You're probably just busy doing something, but
I'm
we've been
gonna
talking
assume
every
that
day
she was
since
his
I've
wife.
been back to work, so, you know, just, I'm getting a bit worried.
So this is May 18th, 1987. Do I have that date written down anywhere? Anything about... I do have something in 1987, but it's not May 18th. I'm writing that down. 18th, 1987. Something happened to Tiffany. Alright.
So, please call me back, okay? Love you.
So, ritual?
Okay, I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm gonna head home. I'm sorry, I'm kind of freaking out.
Satanic involvement, perhaps? Some kind of ritual? Maybe she was trying to bring the baby back?
I'll be there soon. I love you.
God damn it, I can't read it. I hope I'm not supposed to be able to read that. I can't.
Dr. Heinrich Albrecht, Medical Examiner, Westfield. May
Okay.
19th,
May 19th. Okay, we have May 19th. I'm writing that down.
1987, 3:23 p.m. Intake report for Tiffany Elaine Marie Crisaldi.
So she died that day. It's gonna say probably how she died.
Age 28, 39, 26, 30, 27, 25. Case number 87-09.
I'm gonna see if those sequence of numbers is anywhere in my notes. I don't think so though. 87. 191. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. This is how we do things. I encourage you to go watch it on your own because watching it through me is not the best way to do it because I'm gonna keep pausing to like look through notes and type things down. So she's dead. She's 100% dead. Dead. So. Uh. Oh. Okay. So. I'm gonna take a picture of that. That is Tiffany. Use photo. Tiffany. Autopsy. Died day before. Alright. Resinous black substance. Adhered, so it's like stuck. So that's chest. Okay. Okay.
Samples have been obtained.
Uh-huh.
Additionally, the eyes are fully retracted. These observations are a sign.
So retract, so like rolled back? They're like rolled all the way back? Okay. So, black substance. Face and chest. Eyes rolled back.
From any traditional indicators of struggle or violence as a cause of death.
Ugh, that's rough. Ugh.
The rigor and livor mortis align with the estimated time of death. Of particular note,
There's something carved or written. Gonna take a picture of that as well. That is important information, I believe. If I remember from anatomy, it's your sternum is the part here that connects like your rib cage together, so it's like here on her. More or less.
Specifically below the sternum. A symbol of some sort has been carved into the flesh.
Carved mark.
Equally concerning is the absence of hemorrhaging in the surrounding tissues. Due in part to this, I've been able to ascertain that this symbol was carved into the skin post-mortem.
Post mortem. Ooh, so someone did it. Someone or something did it after she died. Was done after death. All right. It's gonna take me forever to get through this.
Based on my analysis, I would say the cuts were likely made several hours after death.
Several hours.
Well, photographs and casts have been made for further analysis. I'll be consulting with forensic anthropologists and symbology experts to better understand the nature and potential significance of the symbol. In summary, while the exact cause of death is yet to be determined, it is the carving that requires the initiation of an immediate and in-depth investigation. This aspect of the case should be treated with utmost priority due to its unusual and unnerving nature.
Right.
Okay, Tiffany, we're recording now.
Okay.
So that's a child, Tiffany. Now, okay. Was she maybe a part of some cult? Perhaps.
So, Tiffany, you just had your 6th birthday, didn't you?
She's 6 years
Yeah.
old.
Did you have a party?
Yeah.
How was it?
Good.
That's good. You're awfully quiet today. Are you seeing them again?
Yes.
Oh. So is this a
You
therapist?
see them right now.
Yes.
Where are they? Where are they, Tiffany?
They're everywhere.
Private lock for case file 87-091-HA for my home archives. The date is May 19, 1987. Time is 8:03 p.m. I conducted an examination of Miss Tiffany Crisaldi today. Her body arrived shortly before I was to leave the office for the day, but I decided to at least begin external examinations. Though it seemed misfortune loomed over the proceedings. Electrical flickers and inexplicable drops and spikes in room temperature. Repairs may be required.
Interesting. I'm writing that down. Technical difficulties during autopsy.
I wanted to refrain from mentioning this part whatsoever, but I feel compelled to do so. After placing Miss Crisaldi in storage and moving on to cleaning up, my sister Sarah mentioned that she'd heard what sounded like a woman crying, coming from the direction of the cooler. I
Ooh.
shrugged off her remark and let her leave early, telling her she was likely stressed or overtired, and I continued cleaning up on my own. I didn't dare to tell her that I heard it as well.
ready, Tiffany?
I think so.
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll need you to follow my instructions, okay, Tiffany? As long as you do that, everything will be fine. Can you do that for me?
Okay.
I'm really curious
Good.
about what's going on
I'm
here.
going to play some sounds that will help you through this exercise. Good. Now close your eyes and keep them closed until I tell you to open them. I want you to picture yourself standing outside your house in your front yard. It's a beautiful day out with big fluffy clouds and a blue sky. No one else is around. Now look down at the grass around you and watch how each blade moves in the gentle breeze. Now look forward and see your house. And look around and see the trees around your yard. Watch how the breeze affects the leaves as it passes through. Make the wind blow a little harder, enough so the branches are swaying a little bit. You can hear all the rustling of the leaves around you. Wind calms down now, and you begin walking very slowly towards the front door of your house.
I don't like how softly he talks. It kind of freaks me out.
Step. 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 And with each step you take, it looks like the day's getting later and later. Soon the golden rays of the sunset are shining against your house. The front door is closer now, but you still have some more steps to go. Step. 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 And now you're only 3 steps from the door. Step. The sun vanishes behind the trees, going down. Step. The stars begin twinkling in the sky above, and the moon shines its soft glow over everything around you.
I
Step.
don't like this.
You arrive at the front door. Reach out your hand, turn the doorknob, and open the door. Your house looks like it always does at nighttime, except you're the only one here now. You take off your shoes. First the right shoe, then the left shoe. You can feel the floor against your feet. You can smell the familiar aroma of your house. Everything is in its proper place. You are alone. You're going to walk quietly to your bedroom now. You come to the stairs and begin to walk up. You hold on to the banister as you go, letting your hand slide up. Step. Step. Step.
I'm uncomfortable.
Step. You reach the second floor hallway. Everything is in its proper place.
I guess I just don't see the
You are
purpose of this
alone.
exercise.
Nobody else is here with you. You look to the right and you can see your bedroom door closed at the end of the hall. And you start walking nice and calmly towards it. You see the door coming closer with each step. You can see the pink flower stickers that you put on it 2 years ago, and the small wooden sign that reads Tiffany with the little blue bird in the corner. Step. 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 Step.
How is he?
You're at your bedroom door now.
Is he actually
You reach
describing
out
her
your
house?
hand
And if so,
grasp
how
the
does he know
doorknob and turn
what
it.
it looks like?
The door opens, and you can see that your room looks just like it did the last you saw it. You see the colorful quilt on your bed. You see your small white dresser with all the stickers and scuff marks, just like always. Your stuffed animals are all resting by your purple toy box.
How does he know all this stuff about her house?
You feel safe. You are alone. You walk into your room, and that's when you can see something different that's never been there before. Tell me what you see.
It's a door next to my window.
That's right, it's a door. What does the door look like, Tiffany?
What is this
It
exercise?
looks black. It has weird marks on it. The wood looks weird.
Walk to the door and open it.
I'm scared.
It doesn't matter if you're scared. You must open the door.
I don't trust this guy.
Good job, Tiffany. Now tell me what's on the other side of the door.
It's a small room. Somebody's in there.
No, Tiffany, you're alone.
No. No. There's someone here. He's facing away from me. He's standing and tall. He's very tall.
Tiffany, you are alone. Nobody else is there. Now tell me what else is in the room.
There's a TV. The screen is all fuzzy, and the tall man is watching it.
Tiffany, I want you to focus on removing the man from your mind. When I snap my fingers, he will be gone. You will be alone.
The man's shaking. His body is cracking.
Okay, Tiffany, I'm going to count down from 5. When I snap my fingers, you will return to the real world. 5. You're feeling more awake
He's
now.
turning around.
4. Everything around you is becoming
He's
hazy.
looking at me. He sees me.
3. Tiffany, you can feel the chair you're sitting in again. 2. Everything around you fades to the blackness behind your eyes. 1. Full control of your body. 0. You're awake, Tiffany. You will return to reality now.
Okay, let's take a minute to digest what we've just seen there. So, I didn't trust that guy, but I kind of do now. I think he had good intentions. I think he's meant to be a type of therapist. Clearly she's seeing things. What those things are, we don't know. But it seems that she sees a lot of them, and they even pervade her mind. Because, well, imagining this scenario, there's someone there when there's not supposed to be. So that's interesting. That's interesting. Um, we obviously don't know what happened at the end of that clip. She was clearly alive long enough to have a baby, or almost have a baby. So, assuming, I guess she's physically okay. Mentally, I don't know, but I mean, physically, she seems to be fine. At least in my opinion. Anyways. Oh, my microphone's kind of falling over. That's okay. Let us continue. There's the fucking rat again. I hate this. Oh my god, please don't. I'm gonna throw up. Oh my god, please don't. I'm gonna throw up. Okay, I thought he was gonna like cut off the head or something. I was... Bro, I remember having to do this in fucking science class with a cat. Did any of you have to do that in science? Like, everyone dissected frogs, but like, did you ever have to dissect a cat? I had to do that in anatomy. And it was traumatizing. We had to break its legs. Because they were too, like, scrunched up. So we had to, like, break them to get them to, like, go apart. And then it was only me and two other people, two upperclassmen, two seniors, and I was a junior. And one of the senior girl wanted to cut open its skull so we could see its brain. For some reason, um, needless to say, I didn't watch that, and we couldn't get to it. Though for some reason, my anatomy teacher had a bone saw. I don't know why. It was awful. So I don't like this. God, I remember doing this though, like so vividly. It's bringing back those memories that I like had like repressed, like pressed to the back of my mind. It's bringing them back to the front. I don't understand why. What? Okay, well I'm writing that down. Mysterious figure. Let's open dead rat and finds a little cassette. I mean, the dude clearly knew it was in there. Assuming this is the man. Guys. Guys, I shit you not. What the fuck? The basement door is opening. I am watching it open. I'm not kidding. I'm not bullshitting you guys, I swear. Oh, shit. That was closed. I got up to close it all the way. I always latch it because you can hear upstairs. From down here, the sound travels. What the fuck? Guys, I'm scared. I don't feel safe down here now. Um. um. Holy shit. I mean, realistically, it was probably just not actually latched. And when the door was closed upstairs, the wind traveled downstairs and opened it. It does that sometimes. But still, I'm sure I latched it. I must not have. That was scary. I'm gonna go close it. Hold on, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I made sure that it was pushed all the way closed this time. Oh, scary. I hate that. That's not even the first time that's happened on a live stream before, though. Anyways, I'm gonna go back. Just gonna wait for that to go away. And we can see it from the beginning. Helgren. Is that a name that we've seen? Melgren? Melgren. The investigator. I thought no, that was the okay. Somebody, I forget who hired an investigator named Jim Melgren. I may have just heard it or written it down wrong, but that's too close to be a coincidence. Also, logo is the same as the mark on Tiffany, so it's all connected. Yeah. Well. It is Jim. It's Jim. The investigator. Is she gonna get out of the fucking thing? Okay. Um. Okay. Um. Okay. Hi. Um. You missed it. Something happened. I was sitting here. Don't trust that fucking door. I was sitting here, peacefully watching this, and I look up. I just happened to look upwards just a slight bit as I notice movement in the basement. I look up, and the basement door is slowly swinging open. Swings open about this much. Right? This much. And it stops. And it keeps swinging. Then it stops. And I'm like at least 90% sure that I latched that door. Like I made sure to shut it until it clicked. So yeah, that was terrifying. Anyways, next one is preparations for a guest. Second to last one available. This one is only 2 minutes, 44 seconds about. This one we seem to have some kind of station here. WRAV TV 13. Inside these walls, basement renovation. Alright. Brings a new spirit to an old basement. Yeah. That's an odd way of wording it, in my opinion. I'm in a basement. Odd. Some interference. Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna... Keep the door closed. Why did that scare me? Oh my god, bro's gonna go inside and like just as he turns around, it's going to slam shut and the board's gonna fall so we can't get out. It's gonna fall. It's gonna fall shut and you're gonna be trapped in there. Interesting. Tape recorder. Just a little mini one. Okay. Okay. I don't really know what was going on in that one, I'll be honest. Um, it's definitely odd. It's clearly in some kind of basement. Hi, Galactic. I'm gonna tell you about something scary that happened on stream. It was scary. So I am peacefully watching this. As peacefully as I can be, of course. And I'm very I'm very observant of my surroundings down here, especially because I have the lights off and I kind of have to be. So I'm sitting here and I notice movement. So I look up above my camera and I see the basement door swinging open very slowly. Then it stops. Then it swings up a little more and then it stops. And I'm like at least 90% sure that I latched that door, that I pushed it shut until it clicked. And it was unusually cold over there. It's kind of cool in the whole basement, but it was like really cold in that spot. It was really cold in that spot. So yeah. Good news is we're on the last available tape. Yeah, it's not the first time this has happened down here. And it's been after discussing the presence of something spiritual or supernatural. So, I think whatever it is wants to make itself known. Anyways, we're on the last one. Waking your subconscious. This is also pretty long. It is about half an hour long. Um, so buckle up, everybody. Here we go. We only have a few more notes since last time. We found out when Tiffany died, the lady died. We still don't know how. They don't know how. But it's possible satanic involvement. I have noticed the theme of religion in the past, so it could be very possible that it is another thing of Satan being the culprit. It's a very common theme with these types of things, but it's been doing it very well if that is the case. It hasn't been shoving it in your face. Like, ooh, Satan, ooh, ooga booga. It's very subtle, if that is the case. Anyways, waking your subconscious. I'm not thrilled to this. But we're gonna get this done today. that we're going to talk about. Okay. Fascinating. Okay. First, like, second, we already. So this person is a part of the same program that Alexander was, the one that is to with the thought forms. So that's really interesting. That is either the spouse or the child or some relative of the investigator. So we have two family members named. So that's very interesting. We don't know if it's a spouse or if it's a daughter, or what relation we have here. Sister, perhaps. But clearly there's some type of relation because she holds the same last name as the investigator Jim Melgren. Okay, so Charlotte Jean Melgren, possible relation to Jim Melgren, part of the thought form, can't spell, thought form program. Subject ID is CM22360. Writing that down just in case it's important. This is the same format, I believe, as the first tape. Okay. Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay, no, let's go back. I need to see that stuff. Just gonna restart. So we can, like, pause and look at it. This is why it took me so long last time, because I actually had to pay attention. Okay. Participation in this part of the TF system may result in the viewer achieving a heightened sensory state. This can cause the viewer to experience unexpected visual and auditory occurrences which have no discernible source. So you're gonna hallucinate. Probably, but are they actual hallucinations, or we don't know. Transient moving shapes, unsettling sound formations, vocal phenomena such as whispering, unidentified musical. Fuck. Unidentifiable music that sounds distant or muffled. I'm not certain I'm not intoxicated again. Oh, a feeling of a separate presence, even while alone. See, they say that, like, this is not real, obviously. That it's, like, hallucinations, but I don't fucking believe them. I don't believe them. Taking a picture of this, though. It's important. Important info. Alright, continuing on. Sorry, guys. You need, so they have, like, a headset and a thing. Okay. So they have a neurovisor headset. Neurovisor. I can't spell. Neurovisor headset. Fascinating. Welcome to Waking Your Subconscious. Alright. Here we go. 1993, okay.
Greetings, and welcome to the second video program in the Preconditional Protocols and Orientation video system for Unit 13, TF2, Waking Your Subconscious. This video cassette has been specially designed to utilize powerful psychological exercises, along with cutting-edge technology and your own brain's neuroplasticity, to allow Unit 13 to access the deepest energy potential of your incredible mind. This will be required to increase the likelihood of prime-form cognigenesis. Before we begin, let's go over the required checklist to be sure you have everything in order so that we won't end up with any negative or unexpected outcomes from this program. First on the checklist, ensure that you are alone and will not be disturbed for the entire duration of this program. It's critical that you do not become distracted, as working with the brain in such a way is a very delicate process. Second, turn off all light sources, except for your television or monitor that you are using for this program. This aids tremendously in your brain's ability to focus, but it also can make you feel vulnerable or frightened, which are beneficial to this program achieving the desired results. Ideally, you would wait until nightfall to complete this part of the program. Third, ensure that your volume is turned up to a level where no outside or ambient noise.
Guys, outside of the alone thing, I am so far following all of these requirements. I don't want to be. I'm going to turn on the lights. I'm sorry, guys. Guys, I'm a scaredy cat. I'm sorry. Gonna have to have these on so my eyes don't get hurt by the lights. Fuck you. Rude. This makes me feel better.
Is able to leak through your headset. This too helps with focus, but it also aids in those feelings of fear and vulnerability, which are
When
where
audio is
even
playing, I
the
can't hear
most
anything
complex
else.
solves are rooted. Fourth, have your workbook open to the TF2 section and have your writing utensil nearby, as some exercises will require you to write. However, if for any reason you do not have your workbook, simply grab a regular notebook or some sheets of paper and write your name and TF2 at the top of each sheet you use. You will need to hand those into your program liaison, and they will take care of transferring the data from there. Once all of these conditions have been met, you're ready.
I'm sorry for doing this again. I'm gonna make sure that I take a picture of all these requirements. In case it's important.
To continue to the next part. Now is the time to make sure that your neurovisor headset is correctly equipped and connected. If you need any assistance, or are
Imagine
looking
if
for
I was
more
watching this in
information
VR.
regarding the neurovisor, be sure to check the section titled Equipment and Connection in your Unit 13 Program Handbook. This will be your final opportunity to pause playback for the rest of this tape. Pausing after this point will cause a disruption, which could interrupt the data being collected by your headset. Your screen is about to gradually turn red. Once it is completely red, the program has officially begun, and the point of no return has been crossed. You have 10 seconds.
It's not ominous at all. Induction, alright.
Photosensitivity warning. Our first section, induction, contains bright flickering. If you have a photosensitivity disorder, it is best that you do not look at your screen. Close or
Okay,
shift.
chat. Look away for this section if you have epilepsy or any other photosensitivity. This is your warning. Thank you, video, for warning. I will... I don't know if the next section after this one will contain flashing. I guess we'll see. But for go audio only if flashing lights bothers you or is harmful. I will not be responsible for your hospital bills if you ignore my warning. So, or your funeral costs. So don't fuck this up for yourself, okay? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You can keep the audio on. Just go audio only, tab out, go do something else. This is your only warning. Alright, here we go.
Close your eyes and just listen. Once the tone in your headset changes, it will be safe to look at your screen again. Induction will begin in 5 seconds. Beginning induction. Please stay
Okay,
on
I'm gonna
your
do this
screen
along
for
with it.
30 seconds.
Oh my god, that was perfect. All fucking suspense is just gone. No, no, that was perfect. Oh my god. Oh my god. Any and all immersion is gone. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was perfect. Oh my god. Please, please clip that. Somebody clip that, please. I don't know how to. Someone clip that. That was so funny. I want to post that. I want to post that to my TikTok. I want to post that to my TikTok. I'll put like a flash warning or whatever, but
Complete.
okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm not fucking crazy. There's something there. I think I can easily clip up. That's fine. I can go back through and clip it, I think. But there's something here, right? Like I'm not crazy. There's something there. Right? Do you see it? Like it's there's something on the screen. Can you please tell me you guys see it? Yeah, there's something there. I know I'm not crazy. Also, I think it's safe to look now. So, neuroplastic realignment. I don't like that.
This exercise will present you with 5 separate sets of words. Each set will contain 6 words. For each set, you will have 10 seconds to choose the one
I will
word out of the
participate.
6 that you feel doesn't fit with the others.
Everyone, grab something to write or type with. We're going to do this exercise together. All right? We're doing this exercise together. You can type it in chat if that helps. All right? We're doing this together. Is everybody ready? Does everyone have their fingers or their pens/pencils ready? Yes? All right, here we go.
Write it down on your workbook or on an appropriately labeled piece of paper. If you do not have your workbook, simply write the numbers 1 through 5 vertically on your paper and place your answers beside each corresponding number. Now, let's begin.
Thing has fucking eyes now. It has eyes. Sorry. Okay. It has eyes. It's more formed. Okay. Okay. Um, I don't know. I just put one down. Uh. I don't like this. I don't like this exercise anymore. I don't like it anymore, actually. Eh. It's closer. It's closer. It's closer. I just noticed it's closer.
Priming complete.
Okay. Right? Okay. What is the words that you chose? What words did you got what words did you choose, chat? If you're watching this to YouTube, hi VOD viewers, type in the comments below what you chose. I might have to manually approve your comments, but that's okay. What words did you choose? I'm curious what you chose on blood, mirror, bed, chair. Interesting. It's so you didn't okay. I chose rope, blood. Oh, as my brain's remembered. You're supposed to write it down. Bonk bonk. I chose rope, blood, visible because I didn't actually know which one to choose. None of them seemed out of place. Um, improved and you. Hello, bonk. Hello, bonk. There you go. I didn't like that exercise. I don't like it anymore, actually. Anyways, that was fun. Okay. Unauthorized alterations detected. This device has detected unauthorized alterations. Program to they stop playback immediately. Failure to adhere to this warning could result in undesired consequences and could compromise your psychological well-being. Give serious DLC vibes. It really did. I can't see anything with these on, by the way. It's just because the light hurts my eyes. But do we care? No. Your compliance is mandatory. Conditioning.
This next section is a specialized variation of the Stroop test, which will measure multiple facets of your reaction to congruent and incongruent stimuli.
Oh, sorry. Ad break. Ad break dance. Ad break dance. Ad break dance. Ad break dance. Ad break. Ad break. Ad break dance. Ad break dance. Ad break dance. Ad break. Ad break dance. Go back. Okay, now I was here. L.
Being guest on my podcast?
Anyways.
Lie, while also examining how you deal with high stress, high anxiety situations. You will be shown a series of faces with emotional expressions, and the word.
So I know that you don't have ads. It's because you use an ad blocker, my dude. That's why. But there may be people watching who do have ads, so I wait. Well, then I don't fucking know.
For each emotion written on each
Which
face.
is broken,
the
man.
word could match the expression, like the word happy on a smiling face, or they might not match, like the word angry appearing on a sad face. You are about to begin the first testing phase of this section. This will be the easiest phase, with each subsequent phase becoming more and more difficult. Look directly at your screen and state your responses out loud. Phase 1 testing begins in 5 seconds.
Written on each face and disregard the expression. Alright. Neutral. Happy. Sad. Angry. Scared. Neutral. Word and on each face and disregard the expression. Okay. Sad. Happy. Neutral. Scared. Happy. Scared. State the expression. Okay. Okay. Angry. Happy. Neutral. Scared. The neutral. I don't like how close the thing is. Neutral. Happy. Sad. Angry. Happy. Neutral. Angry. Neutral. Sad. Happy. Changed. Oh, I fucking hate that. Oh god. Ugh. What the fuck? Sorry. My dog is also barking. I was like, I hear like a more muffled barking, and so I paused. I can hear my dog barking upstairs.
Emotional
Oh, that's funny. Who knows what he's barking about? Anyways, there's a power outage, alright? T. Erickson. Is that a name that we have written down somewhere? Ugh. T. Erickson. T. Erickson. T. Erickson. No, I don't think so. I think that's a new name. So we're gonna write that down. T. Erickson. Virgil. It's Vigil! Bonk. It's Vigil. It's not Sanders side's time. Oh, Charlotte. Okay. So that's Charlotte's kennel slash house kennel, I'm guessing. Charlotte is owner of kennel, house, both. Question mark. Strange, grotesque figure was seen leaving the premises. Google Maps that address. Is it an actual place? Hold on, wait. Surely not. Fascinating. Fascinating. It's a real place. Incredibly fascinating. This is a real place. More or less. And do you want to know what's there? I can say this, it's okay. This takes place in the same place that all of this takes place. This is an actual address. There, kind of. It's not the exact one, but there is something interesting that it is in North Adams. Okay? There is a mill that is there that hosts community events of all types in the Berkshires called, get this, Greylock Works. Greylock Works. Because I'm pretty sure that Mount Greylock is an actual place. It's an actual mountain. It's very interesting that it references North Adams. So is that the place specifically that this is all taking place in?
Emotional.
Mind blown. Anyways, I want to see if there's something at that specific address. So I'm gonna. Okay. We're gonna plop right into this address. See if there's anything here. 28 Flint Road. There's nothing here. There's absolutely nothing here. For the record. This is all it is. That's all that's there. There's nothing. Um this is like specifically where it is. You obviously can't go there. I mean, unless it's giving me the wrong place. So what is here in North Adams? What is around in North Adams? So there isn't like an actual. So like in North Adams, there's not a 28 Flint Road, but there is one kind of nearby to it. So that's interesting. That's very interesting. But there's nothing really there. So that leads nowhere. That tangent goes nowhere. I should probably actually write down that address. 28 Flint Road, North Adams, MA. I don't think she's gonna pick up the phone, bestie. Laura, we need Matt Pat. Well, that's what I'm here for. Fuck Matt Pat. I'm here. Sorry. That's mean. But that's why I'm here. I am Matt Pat for the day. No, he has actually watched all of Greylock so far, I'm fairly certain, so I encourage you to go watch his theories on it, because I'm sure he's a lot better at this than I am.
Hello?
Yes, hello, this is Troy with Evervigil Security. Am I speaking with Charlotte Melgren?
Yes. What happened this time?
Miss Melgren, we've detected some unusual activity at Forever Friends Kennels. Our system alerted us that kennel door 1 was open and then closed unexpectedly, followed by a power outage. Is it correct that your primary residence is the first unit at Forever Friends?
Yeah, but okay, so I'm not the one who got the security system. It was my dad. So I don't know if there's some way to fix this or whatever, but you guys
So is Jim the dad then?
have called me in the middle of the night like 5 times in the past couple of weeks, and it's all turned out to be false alarms. Every time.
I'm so sorry about that, ma'am. I can take a look into why that might be happening if you'd like, but first I need to be sure that you're in a safe situation. Are you currently alone?
Yeah, it's just me. But I'm looking out the window right now, and everything seems fine. I mean, the power's out, but it literally goes out all the time over there, so I'm just gonna go flip the breaker.
Ms. Melgren, we strongly advise against going outside or into the kennels, especially with the power outage. We can call to have a police officer dispatched, and they can make sure it's safe before you...
Wait, hold on. Is there any way we don't have to do that? I have to be up at 6, and the last time it took them over an hour to get here. For nothing. Please.
Ma'am.
Like I said, this has happened a ton of times, and plus the dogs aren't even barking. If someone was in there, they'd be going crazy by now.
Ma'am, I could get in a lot of trouble if anything happened, and I didn't call anyone. It's company policy.
How about this? I'll keep you on the phone while I go, okay? I'll switch to my cordless and everything. If anything happens at all, you can call the police.
Miss Melgren...
I will even grab my flashlight. Please. I have a lot going on tomorrow, and I really just want to get back to sleep.
Just let me at least check tonight's footage to make sure everything looks okay first, all right?
Yeah, of course. Go for it.
Okay, let me see here. Okay, I'm getting an error. It's not letting me review it.
Well, I can just head over really quick. Like, real quick.
Well, there's no motion alert in tonight's log, so... okay, just please be quick and safe.
Thank you. Seriously, I'm gonna go throw some clothes on and, grab the cordless, okay?
Yeah, all right. I'll look into the false alarms you mentioned and see if I can figure out what's going on with that.
Okay, be right back.
So that happened again. It's not file corrupted. Nothing. File corrupted. Interesting.
Okay, on the cordless. Got my flashlight. Still there?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, heading outside now and then going right across to the kennels, so just hang on another sec.
Okay.
Did he not notice? Did he seriously not notice?
Okay, I'm inside. And yep, the power is definitely out. Okay, I'm just gonna go check on the dogs real quick on my way to the basement. But everything seems fine.
I'm really not sure this is a good idea, Miss Milgren. Listen, something's wrong with the recordings I'm seeing of your home.
What do you mean wrong?
Honestly, I'm not sure exactly what I'm looking at here. It seems like the camera's glitched out or something, but the previous calls you've been getting, they weren't false alarms. Yeah, again, I'm not sure what's going on here, but something's been stalking around your property for a while now. I'm not sure how the previous people who called you didn't notice.
Okay, something like what, an animal or?
No, well, I don't know, actually. Listen, I just think you should go back to your house, okay? Please.
Okay, yeah, you win. Let me just make sure that the dogs are okay, and I'll head back over. They're just right here.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna try to look over tonight's footage again, just in case it's decided to work.
Okay. Hi, babies. Hi, Mama.
What's wrong?
I don't know. You okay, buddy?
Charlotte? What's going on?
The dogs aren't moving. They're all just standing here.
Well, it's late, so maybe they're just tired or something. But let's just get you back.
That's not it. They're just standing here, not moving. Like, at all. Like, not even their eyes. It's like... Oh my God. It's like they're fucking dead, but they're not.
What the fuck?
What?
Miss Melgren, you need to get out of there and return to your house immediately. I'm sending your information to the police right now.
What's going on?
Get the hell out of the kennel!
Okay.
Now!
Fuck, I'm leaving!
What was that? Are you okay? Charlotte! Charlotte, are you okay?
It ripped my flashlight.
Charlotte?
It ripped my flashlight. It's gone. It's gone. Something ripped it out of my hand. I can't see anything. Please fucking help me, please. Something's in here. Wait.
Okay, Charlotte, I've sent your information to the North Adams PD, okay? They responded that an officer will be there in 3 minutes. Do you think you can find your way out? Charlotte, listen, you need to try your best to be calm and just listen to me, okay? Can you find your way out?
I'm trying. Where's the fucking door? This doesn't need to be safe. The door's fucking gone.
Charlotte, you're gonna be okay. Just listen to me right now. Feel along the wall until you get to a door or a window, okay?
Okay.
Do it right now, nice and quick, all right?
Please. Oh, God, please. This doesn't make any sense. It's like I'm in a totally different fucking building. Oh, it just keeps going. There's no windows. There's no doors. This isn't fucking possible.
Just keep going. Stay focused. There must be something.
I'm trying.
You need to keep feeling for a way out, Charlotte. Don't let anything distract you. Great job, Charlotte.
Okay. I'm out and the door's locked.
Okay, very good, Charlotte. You're doing great. I need you to tell me what room you're in so I can inform the officer.
Okay.
Are you able to see now, even just a little?
Yeah. I can't see anything, no. It makes no sense. Nothing is making sense. I have no clue where I am. It's so dark. I can't tell if it's really this dark or if I'm blind.
Breathe, Charlotte. Breathe. You need to try and stay as calm as you possibly can. Listen, if it's that dark, whatever's in there probably can't see you either, okay? So it's important that we stay very quiet until the police arrive. Very quiet.
Okay.
Okay, good. Stay right where you are. Keep your back against the wall. All right, the officer's just down the road right now. You're gonna be okay. Now listen, I'm gonna stop talking so we can be completely quiet. But no, I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere until you're safe.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have listened to you.
It's all okay. We're gonna get you out of there. Now, no more talking.
I don't like this.
I think my skin is moving.
What's going on? Charlotte! Charlotte! What's going on? Charlotte! 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 Charlotte!
An important test. This test is made up of 5 statements. You will check true or false.
Okay. Oh, is my hello? My mic working? Hello? Okay, cool. I don't know why I'm so quiet in the microphone. Hi. Hi guys. That was insane. Holy shit. Also, it is right fucking there now. I don't like this. I don't like this. I was too distracted to take any notes. I also don't like that I can't see anything else in the basement without my glasses on. So. And I can safely turn these back to this. The lights are too bright, I can't see anything. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna once again participate. You are welcome to participate in this as well. Here we go.
The corresponding number for each statement in your workbook. If you do not have your workbook, simply write 1 through 5 vertically on a piece of paper and write T or F beside each number. You will have 5 seconds to respond to each statement. Your test begins now. Statement number 1. This video system is physically changing your brain.
Hopefully false. It's moving closer. Oh, that's true. It's moving closer.
This video system leverages the principles of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming
I don't like
new
this,
neural connections.
guys.
Through these specific audio-visual stimuli and cognitive exercises, it's influencing specific neural pathways in your brain,
getting closer,
thereby physically altering the structure and function of your brain in response to this experience. Statement number 2.
Closer.
Only a very small percentage of people will never betray their moral values.
That's true.
No matter the situation.
That's true, I think.
Under the right circumstances, such as intense peer pressure, survival situations, or psychological manipulation,
well, I guess anyone.
It's proven that anyone can be made to betray even the strongest attachments
I'm
to
0
moral
for 2.
values.
Please
Statement
back
number
up.
3. Through your conscious mind, you make your own decisions.
That's true. Please back up. Why is it false?
A large portion of human decision-making occurs at an unconscious level. The conscious mind rationalizes these decisions after the fact, making the person believe they made a deliberate choice. Choice is an illusion. Statement number 4. We all have immoral thoughts and desires, but it's critical to focus our energy on the positive aspects of ourselves, so that we can be better people.
I'm 0 for 3. Please back up.
The darkest aspects of your mind are part of a larger psychological entity that resides deep within your unconscious. This shadow entity cannot be reasoned with. It cannot be ignored. You cannot subdue it, lock it away, or eliminate it. Even attempting any such thing has the opposite effect, only making it stronger, darker,
That's like intrusive
and more
thoughts, and
dangerous.
those are not healthy.
Statement number 5. Opening the door to your shadow psyche and embracing your darkest urges as a part of yourself is the only way to live a fulfilling life.
It's false. Please back up.
Testing complete.
It's gone. Okay, so that ties back into what happened with Tiffany when she was younger. Black door is added to my notes. We're so close to the end, guys.
What you are about to experience has been carefully constructed in combination with previous
Okay, yeah,
exercises
sure, I won't
to
show my
create a
eyes.
connection point between your conscious and unconscious mind. This is our final section of this tape. Please watch and listen very closely. Do not look away or shield your eyes for any reason. Please remember, your fear and vulnerability are essential components to this process. Activation of the subliminal bridge will begin in 5 seconds.
My dog is barking again. Well, this isn't so bad. And it's gone. God, that feels like exactly what happened to me. Oh, that's lovely. I love incomprehensible horrors. It's not so bad. This is space and stars. Interesting. I'm so uncomfortable. Oh, fuck that. I hate that. I hate that so much. Roller coaster. Wee.
Activation complete.
Unit's clear. No sign of Miss Melvin. Kennels are empty too. Buffy said she had dogs here. Okay, well, proceeding to the basement. North Adams Police. Anybody down here? Jesus, it's dark in here. The fuck was that?
I'm uncomfortable.
Oh, God. What the fuck's that smell? Jesus Christ.
I gotta see that again. I'm sorry. I mean, as horrifying as that was. Wow. Holy shit. God damn, that's crazy. Okay. So Charlotte's definitely dead. And I think the thing that she was crying about was the thing was consuming all the dogs, which is why none of them are there. And that's the thing. It doesn't seem to be eating her, it seems to be merging with her. Okay. So that was tape 12. That was okay. Okay, we have a lot to go over. We have a lot to go over. We have a lot of fucking information here. Okay. I have no actual clue what's happening, by the way. We're just simply going to go through all the notes I've written down. And, we'll go from there. I'm taking these out for now, because now that we're not listening to anything, don't need them in. Let me go ahead and switch the desktop audio over so y'all can still do your sound redeems. And we're gonna pull you on over here. Hi. Okay. So here are the notes that I have gathered throughout watching this. So, okay. I kind of like peek around because we get information out of order, obviously, um, which doesn't help. However, it appears that Semiodyne was established around 1963. And that seems to be the start of our timeline here. In terms of current stuff. So 1963. I need to organize these notes at some point. I really should have done that beforehand, but it's fine. 1963 seems to be our starting point. In which Kennedy was proposed this technology, this idea, this company, and decided to turn it down. And it is heavily implied that Semiodyne had some hand in universe, not in real life, government don't get me, in the assassination of Kennedy, of JFK. That's what's implied. Maybe I'm crazy, but that seems to be what they're implying. That in this universe, in this world, that is what happened. And his successor, Johnson, decided that he would take on this company, and so they provide technology in a bunch of American homes. That's kind of like was their thing, is that they're going to provide technology that was not readily available into all homes. Presumably to spy on people. One could even say that the company, whatever it was called, Vigil Security or whatever, might be owned by Semiodyne. One could say that that was what happened. And then we have a speech as part of the timeline. Some doctor, I think, forget the name of the doctor. I didn't write it down for some reason. Was giving a speech, 1981. Okay, and then we have back in 87. So early 1987, there is a company. There's a company think the doctor was Dr. Bernard Hayes. I think that's what I wrote down. There was a company that wanted to do some excavation on Greylock Mountain, which is a real mountain, by the way, I'm fairly certain. Greylock Mountain. So there was a crew. Paul Morelli seems to be the head of the crew, and on the crew was Arnold Rivers. He was a former archaeologist. There was some odd things going on, and the crew members started getting sick, and then something happened to them. Whether they're dead or not is debatable, but something happened to them. But Arnold Rivers appeared to have escaped with his findings. And then there was also several mentions of the moon, which was interesting. This takes place in Berkshire County, Massachusetts. More specifically, North Adams now is now a more specific place in Berkshire County. In the mountain, there was artifacts found from very different cultures from all over the world, dating as far back as ancient Egypt. They were there as offerings. Very clear, it's like sacrificial offerings. So, clearly, cultures from all over the world, older than could ever have been recorded to be in this area of the world, were here worshiping something. Something. We don't know what. Arnold was alive as of, at the very least, April 8th of 1987. It seems to be implied that some of the crew survived, but not all of them. I'm really doing my best here. My notes are very scrambled. I believe that Arnold is the one who hired Jim Melgren to investigate these things. And sorry. At the same time as the Greylock incident implied to be at the same time, there was a woman named Tiffany Crisaldi who had an unborn son with Alexander Michael Marsh, who is the first character that we learn about, I believe, who is part of Semiodyne's experiments with thought forms, or tulpas, which are manifestations of a person's will or emotion. They're extensive of a person and also their own person, and they're able to be witnessed by people who did not think them up. So they're both sentient, but also an extension of the person who created them. So, which is interesting. What was I saying? Right. Okay. Right. So there was Tiffany Crisaldi, who was the wife, we're assuming, of Alexander Michael Marsh. They had a child. She was in for a routine ultrasound, it seemed, and the machine glitched, and then the baby wasn't there. Her baby was gone. Poof, disappeared. Completely gone. No trace. And shortly after, as we have written down, not long after, on May 18th, so only maybe a couple months afterwards, she died. It's not stated how she died, but the way that she died is very unusual and possibly suggests foul play. The 19th, an autopsy was done. She had black substance on face and chest, and her eyes were rolled back. And she had a symbol carved on her abdomen, just below her sternum. But it was done after she was already dead. And there was technical difficulties during the autopsy, like lights flickering and freezing temperatures with no explanation. And there was a woman crying heard after her body was put in the cooler, and it seems that she might have escaped. It also seems to be that she was seeing things when she was younger. What she was seeing we don't know, but there's clearly multiple entities that were coming back all the time, and she seemed to do this exercise with this therapist that we don't know the name of or the face of. We're assuming that he's probably a therapist. She was seeing him, and he led her through an exercise, and it clearly didn't work. There was something to do with the black door, which is again mentioned in this last tape, to open the black door. So we don't really know what that means yet. This is obviously a still ongoing series, so we're not going to have all the puzzle pieces yet. But that's interesting. And then also simultaneously, while the Greylock and Tiffany incident were happening, dead bodies were falling from the sky in Cheshire, which I'm assuming is in the area, which is incredibly interesting. Frank Porter appears to be the director of the company that Paul worked for. And he might know something, but he might not. I think we had a whole discussion about it last time, so I would go watch the VOD to kind of get all the stuff we talked about last time, even if I was intoxicated. But he might know something. He's presumably still alive. Like I said, we Arnold hired Jim Milgren to investigate all of this. Before falling victims to what we assume is a thought form, escaped and violent. We don't know why they're violent. We don't really know what their beef is here. With these random people, they seem to be random and there's like no real connection as far as we know between the attacks that were happening that night. In the mountain tapes, I forget which one it was. There was a face seen in one of the trail cameras, which is then again seen in this. In this one that we watched. They seem to not need food. They just hunt for fun. And they seem to be able to mimic human voices perfectly, but choose not to on purpose, presumably to cause fear in their victims. They absolutely can mimic human voices perfectly. I think they choose not to be more frightening. They're doing it for fun, it seems. At some point, at some time, we don't really have dates, and if they did, I didn't write it down. There was a reporter named Dawn Wright who was for Dawn Wright Tonight. He reported these attacks that were happening all over this area, this large area. A censored named the name of this group was censored. A militia group was blamed for the attacks. The name was mysteriously censored. And the broadcast was hijacked with a rotting version of the reporter's face with liar. Rotting faces seems to be a recurring theme. They were also shown in the mountain tapes, which I can't remember the name of, with the crew having rotting faces. So it seems to be a kind of recurring theme, which we haven't really figured out why yet. Arnold is killed by one of these things, but Dawn possibly was killed as well. He appeared to be missing. The CIA is definitely involved in this cover-up. Definitely involved in this cover-up. 100%. 100% involved. There was two possible outcomes that we deduced for this broadcast and how the hijacking happened. Either it was pre-recorded and he was already dead, and like, because they find him dead. He was already dead by the time the broadcast went out. And so when he didn't show up for work that day, they were concerned. And the face was the face shown in the hijacking was from his already dead body. Or it was a live broadcast. The liar picture was foreshadowing his death by said hijacker, whoever or whatever it was, and he died after returning home. Okay, what else we got? Got more stuff somewhere here. So Alexander joined the program by Unit 13, um, which is the army, and is also run by Semiodyne, to create these thought forms. Um, we guessed that the possible explanation for this was that he was attempting to recreate his wife, or perhaps his child, and something went wrong. As we can see, can happen with Charlotte, who we don't actually really know what time period it was that she was part of this program, but she clearly took part of it, and it went wrong. T. Erickson seems to be just a name. We don't know if it's any importance. I wrote it down anyways. Charlotte is the owner of a kennel and is 100% dead, and is likely the daughter of Jim, the investigator, who may be dead or alive. We don't know. He found a strange cassette that, and like the logo shown on the screen is the same as the mark found on Tiffany. He is contacted by this mysterious entity that is likely at least somewhat in charge of the anomalies that are happening. I'm gonna keep looking. I think that might be everything I've mentioned here. That seems to be all the information we have so far. I don't really understand what it is that's happening here. Clearly, thought forms are part of it, but they have not been mentioned in quite a while now. But I think clearly these creatures, these things that are being seen and are attacking, are much more ancient than we are led to believe by this company, and are violent. Being that they are sentient, they have thoughts and feelings of their own, and seem to be acting on those thoughts and feelings with violence against random people, not even necessarily the people that created them, which is interesting. They don't appear to be taking it out on any government officials that might have been a part of their capturing, because they were captured. That's what was happening. So I don't really fully understand the story yet, and that's the point. It's not completed. So we're not going to understand the story yet. But my current theory is that the process itself was not nearly as streamlined as they would like it to be. And that there was a lot of failures, and that's why they had to be contained. In the first tape that we saw, there was some kind of malfunction, which likely led to the escape of these thought forms. And they're out with a vengeance.
Is you LGBT because your gun pink?
I can't really piece anything together from this, other than clearly at some point there was a malfunction in their security, and now these thought forms are out and loose and are out for violence. Alexander seems to have some role, as he is brought up multiple times, and he's clearly being questioned by somebody, a therapist, the police, we don't know. He talks about, he kind of stops being mentioned after we go to Tiffany's death. But he probably had no actual part in it. Alexander Hamilton. There's some other like little tiny things I wrote down that don't seem to be super important. Just names mostly. But it's implied that Tiffany is not necessarily alive, but she's loose. And I think that these thought forms are it's not like the Mandela catalog where they're replacing the people that they kill. It's that they are taking over the people that they kill. They don't care much about blending in. She's my collection, she's undead. No, I think based on what we saw in that grotesque image in the last tape there, I think that they are taking over the bodies and assimilating them, perhaps to make themselves more real. I don't know. we just don't know. There's just not enough information to kind of piece together a story yet. We have bits and pieces, we don't have a concrete story. And also, I'm not a theorist. Never have been. This has never been my thing. This is my first real time attempting to do something like this, to watch something and piece together a story from it and theorize about what we think might be happening. This is my first time doing this, so obviously I'm not very good at it, and I do encourage you to go watch Game Theory's reaction to this, because I'm 100% certain that he has come up with something far better than I ever could. I myself I'm probably gonna watch it at some point. I'm doing great, thank you. I myself am probably gonna watch it at some point because I'd like to know what he thinks. Um, Maybe in a future stream after I've watched it, and after some more stuff has come out, we can sit down with the knowledge of what MapPad thinks is going on, and also any new knowledge that we have gained. I'll organize my notes a little bit better, try to come up with more of a timeline, and maybe in some future stream we can discuss it more in depth once I've gotten a little bit more practice. I'd like to do something like this again, obviously. That would be nice. But for now, that seems to be the end of Greylock. This is still a pretty long stream, and so I'm actually, that's an ad break. Fuck the ad break. Can we just? Well, you don't get ads. You're fine. Um. So, I'm actually glad I didn't end up finishing it that day. What are you doing? I'm glad I didn't end up finishing it that day. Because, wow, we would have been going on for like another 2 hours. That would have been a really long stream, and I was intoxicated. I can't imagine I could not have been nearly as coherent as I am now. Um, okay, so this is the last stream for the month of June. I hope you guys had a lovely, lovely, lovely Pride Month. But I'd also like to point out this is also Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. So if you have any men or male identifying people in your life, make sure to check on them. You know, give them your support and your love, just as much as you would with your LGBTQ plus brethren, because it's just as important. I don't want one thing to undermine the other, because both are very important in my eyes. Mental health is important, period. Um, Not to say that one gender expression is more vulnerable than the others, but it's important no matter whose mental health it is. But yeah, this is my last stream for the month of June. I will not. I do have my schedule up for July. I talked a little bit, I think, yesterday about like what the plan is for July. I will not be streaming the first week of July. I will be on a trip to the lake from the 1st through fucking, I don't know, the 5th, I think. So I won't be home. And I won't be able to stream whenever. Don't fall. I won't be able to stream, obviously, because I won't be home. Yeah. But we will be streaming starting Thursday, July 11th, so you pop in for that. We're going to be playing Indigo Park. I have purposely been avoiding just about everything about this thing. I know nothing. And I'm also bad at scary games, so come watch me be scared and be stupid because I don't know what I'm doing and I'm terrible at these games. We've got a pretty cool lineup. We have Portal Week at the end of the month, which is where I play a variety of Portal fan games. And also try and finish the couple that I started. Hee hee. There is a TBD stream on Sunday, July 28th, the end of the month, because I don't know if I can get a controller working with this computer. We're just gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to boot up the game and just try and get it working. If it doesn't work, we're just not gonna do that stream. That'll be the end of Portal Week. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. If there are any games you want me to play, or any things you want me to react to, you can join the Discord. It is also a good place to be notified every time I go live and upload on YouTube, because we know how the notification system can be for Twitch and YouTube. It's a great place. You can get a ping for either or both. So if you only ever want to like watch things after they're uploaded, you can get a ping for just YouTube. I'm also going to probably set it up to where it notifies you every time I go live on TikTok, because I'm going to start doing that a little bit more. So you can join that. That's a good place to suggest games and reactions, though. I will notice it if you do it in stream, obviously, but that's a good place for me to see it because it'll be written there very easily for me to remember it, and I'm more likely to track it down on my own time because I might forget about it during stream. So that's a good time to do it. As you can see below me here are my socials, been flashing around this whole time. I have an Instagram and a TikTok where I upload cosplay content and art. Um, TikTok is more for videos and unfinished speed paint type art, and then Instagram is more for um, cosplay photos and finished art. Sometimes I put the finished art from my TikToks over on Instagram, as you can see. So you can go follow those if that's the kind of content you want to see. I do go live on TikTok every once in a while, especially if I'm working on cosplays, and every once in a while I'll live stream myself doing my cosplay videos. So if you want to see my process for that and kind of how the takes go and kind of how I do all that, then that's a good place to do it. Here's my main YouTube channel, Tempest Gaming YT, where I'm going to be uploading a mystery Minecraft video at some point this year, and I'm also going to start recording a Phoenix Wright Let's Play, so keep an eye for that. Then I have Twitter, Tempest Gaming YT as well. There's not a whole lot going on over there. You don't have to follow me there. I'm just fucking weird. That's just where you'll see me to be weird mostly, and sometimes post art. I don't really do a whole lot over there, so I don't think it's much worth following, but that's kind of all my socials that I use. If for whatever reason the Discord link, though, is not working for you, you can send me a DM on here and I'll get you an invite link. If you are watching this through YouTube and not through Twitch, hi YouTube viewers, go ahead and add me on Discord at Real Tempest Gaming, and I will get you an invite link sent that way, because I don't want to have anyone feel left out because they can't join. So please do not be shy. Do not be afraid to message me. I promise I don't bite. um, like I said last stream, this flag is coming down, and I'm giving it away to whoever wants it. If you are in the US, I will cover shipping, but if you're outside the US, I'm going to have to ask you to cover shipping because that is just far too much of an expense for me to justify. But other than that, it's basically free. Um, Sorry, I know that sounds like favoritism, but it's just if you live outside of the US, you understand how expensive shipping can be. And I just don't have the funds to be paying for shipping. But if you're in the US, this is completely free. I will cover shipping for you. Probably yeah. So if you want it, just message me either on here, or if you're in the Discord, you can send me a message on Discord, or you can at me, or however it is you want to contact me. You can contact me on any of my socials. Just let me know that's what you want, and we will work it out. You'll of course have to be comfortable with giving me your address. So I'm going to have to ask that people 16 under 16 do not ask for the flag, because I am not going to get a child's address. I'm sorry. 16 is already iffy for me, but get parental permission. I need to hear from your parents that it's okay. So please also do not get this if it is not a safe environment for you, because I'm not going to be responsible for you getting hurt, because I understand that you want to express yourself, but it is just not worth it. It's never worth it. It's never going to be worth it. So, if you're 16 or 17, I'm gonna have to ask you to get parental permission. But anything 18 and above, free game. You know, whatever it is that you want to do. So yeah, giving this bad boy away. I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to go over. Like I said, I hope you guys had a really good Pride Month. I haven't really done much for Pride Month today. I know that Wichita had a Pride event going on, but I didn't end up going to it because I'm doing this instead, because I love you guys. That's pretty much everything. Next time you see the stream, I might have some slightly different assets. I may be working on some stuff. I also, you might have seen the link popping up every once in a while. I have commissions, that are currently available on Ko-fi, and you can also contact me through Twitter if that's how you prefer, or Discord. Oh, that is the wrong message. Oopsie. Well, there's my stream link if you want that for some reason. That's not what I wanted. There we go. I'm a bad streamer, guys. There we go. There's the Ko-fi link. Currently all that is available is the pony, my character, your character here, base commissions that I made the base. It's $5 for flat color, $10 for full shade. But there will be like regular normal commissions up. I just need to get some rules and some examples made. So that should be up sometime. I'll probably be working on it while I'm at the lake, and it'll be up by the time I'm back. If it's not up before before I leave. So I think that is actually everything this time. So I think that's pretty much everything. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm sorry that I'm not more of a theorist. I am going to try and get better at that. I'm going to do that at some point in the future. And I hope you guys have a lovely day, evening, night, whatever time it is for you. And this is Tempest signing off. Bye bye!